Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about BYU beating number 10 Texas Tech 82-76 for my final video here for the night before tomorrow's going to be really busy schedule. We got like 8 videos. Some of them I will cover several different things in the same video, so it's going to be busy, man. Let's talk about this game here. I'll go over some other college basketball stuff that happened today throughout the day as well, but let's recap this game here. BYU beats number 10 Texas Tech 82-76. They outscoring 44-30 to come back and get a really gutsy, resilient win at home over still a top 10 team. They might not, I don't know, like, they're still a good team. They really missed J.T. Toppin, their best player, but they're still a good team. And BYU's tough on the road, even without Richie Saunders. You know, they still have Robert Ryan, A.J. Boston. Even though A.J. Boston wasn't really efficient tonight, like only 8 for 25, he still had 21, 6, and 4. Robert Wright really stepped up when they needed him. He had 27. And Kennard Davis really stepped up nicely. He had 16. He hit 4 3-pointers in this game. Keba had 9 points, 11 boards, nearly a double-double. Was really active on the offensive glass. That's what really helped BYU, being the offensive glass. 20 offensive rebounds in this game. They didn't shoot well from 3, like only 6 of 26, but they got a lot of offensive rebounds. Kadeem Maboop was really impressive off the bench with 4 and 6 in his activity. Out there, really the only guy they played off the bench. Kennard Davis really stepped up in this one. Robert Wright, Devonsta, even though he wasn't the most efficient, still had a 21-6 game. The Cougars pick up their second top 10 home win of the season. They beat Texas Tech. They beat Iowa State at home. And they defeat Texas Tech for the first time since joining the Big 12. So down at the half, and they find a way to win. At this point in the season, all that matters is you find a way to win. Big one for them to stay out of the 8-9 game, and they get a combined 48 from Rob Wright and Devonsta. And BYU breaks a 3-game losing streak. They had a 3-game losing streak heading into this. And Texas Tech's now lost their second straight since losing J.T. Toppin. I figured it would it would hit them at some point. It started to hit them after that initial game, after the initial, 3-0, after they lost them. That's just the fact of losing your best player. But they can still be a contender though. Like, they hit 16 threes tonight. Even that still wasn't enough. In this game, it was really Donovan Atwell and Christian Anderson dominating from the 3-point line. Love Christian Anderson, man. That guy's a hell of a ball player. Hell of a 3-point shooter. He takes like 12 or 13 a game, makes like 6 a game, and he's also a really good assist man. So him and Donovan Atwell really carried the load tonight. Each of them had 23 points. And Jalen Petty chipped in with 14, but nobody else really did anything. Bamb Boy, how the hell you say his name? He didn't really do much. Lon Watts, not really much out there. He hit a 3, but that's about it. The bench mostly hit a 3. A Kunt Talk and Tyree Bryan didn't really do much. So it was really Anderson, Atwell, and Petty kind of did what they had to do. And I get people point out the refs. I don't know. I feel like it's always the cope out when your team loses. But yeah, this was a fun game to watch, man. Really fun first half, 46-38. Texas Tech a really good first half, but then BYU battles back, 44-30 in the second half. So really a game of 2 halves. Texas Tech really good in the first half, but then BYU turned it up in the second half. So it was a fun back and forth Big 12 battle, man. And Kennard Davis does deserve so much credit for the ways he impacted the game after starting 0 of 5 from 3. Like, he played excellent defense. He dished out a few assists. He had a steal. Then the 3-point shot started to fall. So he ended up from 3. 4 of 10. He started off 0 for 5. And they ended the half very well, where Devonsta and Davis at the end of the half to keep the lead under 10. Tech was actually 12 for 19 from 3 in the first half. 12 of 19. think they went 4 for 16 maybe in the second half. So they were really hot from three in the first half. That really cooled off in the second half. But what really helped was obviously Texas Tech cooling off, I thought. But BYU really attacking the offensive glass, 20 offensive rebounds. So it's BYU team, man. They don't have Richie Saunders, obviously, who's was a part of that big three. But who knows, man? They can still be maybe a scary team, man. If AJ's efficient, then you have Robert Wright and Kenner Davis step up. But I thought the difference kind of was in that first half. Why BYU was kind of in it was the points off turnovers, where they had 11 points off turnovers. BYU obviously had 11 offensive rebounds, 7 second chance points. But the reason Texas Tech was up was because they were 12 of 19 from 3, where BYU was 5 of 18. Well, I mean, hell, they only still made 1 3 in the second half, but Kenner Davis made 4 of those, which were huge shots. And a Boston making 1 to keep it within, keep it under 10 at halftime. But yeah, that's really game recap, man. Super fun back and forth game here between these two teams. Let's go over the stat sheet. BYU improves to 21-10, 9-9 in Big 12 played in the regular season, scored 82 points, 38 in the first half, 44 in the second half. Texas Tech drops to 22-9, 12-6 in Big 12 played in the regular season, scored 76 points. 46 in the first half, 30 in the second half. Lawan Watts, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3. Bam boy, 2 points. Jalen Petty, 14 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. Donovan Atwell, 23 points, 8 of 15 from the field, 6 of 13 from 3. 1 of 2 at the line. He missed a late free throw. Christian Anderson, 8 of 19, 6 of 12 from 3, 9 assists. Mosley, 5 points, 2 of 2. Akund Talk, 2 points. Henderson, 0 points, and Tyree Bryant, 0 points. They shot 47% from the field, 16 of 35, 46% from 3. 6 of 8, 75% from the free throw line, 34 rebounds, 14 assists, 9 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 11 O-boards, 23 D-boards, 21 personal fouls. DeBonsta, 21 points, 8 of 25 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, 4 of 6 from the line, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Kaba, 9 points, 11 rebounds, 4 of 5 from the field. Kenner Davis, 16 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 10 from 3. Robert Wright, 27 points, 6 rebounds, 9 of 17 from the field, 9 of 9 at the line. And Kostic, 5 points, 2 of 8 from the field. Maboop, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the field. Maurice Boscovich and Diomande with 0 points. They shot 44% from the field, 6 of 26, 23% from 3, 14 of 19, 74% from the line, 41 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block, 20 O-boards, 21 D-boards, and 14 fouls. So yeah, that's really all I got to say for this game, honestly. So let's go over a few other things that I want to mention here at the end, go over some of the scores from today. Obviously, a recap: Duke, North Carolina, Kentucky, Florida. So if you want to go watch those recaps, go watch those. Purdue lost to Wisconsin. Wisconsin made like 18 threes in that game. Purdue's really fallen off the end of this regular season, man. George Mason defeats number 25 St. Louis, 86-57. Really good win for George Mason right there. Alabama beats Auburn. Shocker. Auburn shouldn't be a tournament team, but Marquette with a huge upset over UConn. Dan Hurley got ejected in that game at the end for bumping the referee. Louisville gets an upset win over Miami. Vandy beats Tennessee. Arkansas beats Missouri. Houston, Oklahoma State was a close, fun game. Darren Peterson had a really good game against Kansas State. Also, we talked about Tennessee State and Morehead State, that conference championship where Tennessee State won it. Advanced the NCAA tournament. There's some conference championship games tomorrow. I believe Summit League, I think North Dakota State and North Dakota are facing off in that one. In the Summit League. I think the next game is the ASUN Championship game between Queens University and Central Arkansas. Both these teams are seeking their first ever appearance in the tournament. The Missouri Valley will be UIC, whatever the hell a UIC is. It's Northern Iowa and the Missouri Valley Championship. Is there any more? Is there any other? The Big South. The Big South, number one, Winthrop against High Point. Another conference championship game there tomorrow. So, I think that's really it to end it off here. Or the LIU Sharks are going to the tournament because Mercyhurst still transitioning out to D1. LIU beats Wagner in the semifinals to advance to the tournament. Mercyhurst can still win the conference championship game, but LIU has the spot. But I think that's it. All I have to say here tonight. Talked about this BYU Texas Tech game. Kind of recap went over some other things that happened throughout the day in college basketball. So yeah, that's really all I got to say here, ladies and gentlemen. So leave a like and subscribe for more. Till next time, Malcolm Light. Peace. We will be here to do it again tomorrow.